a smokescreen to hide attempts to destabilise the state. That is how Police Minister Bheki Cele has described the wave of violent riots and looting gripping Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal. This amid further evidence that the violence is part of a carefully orchestrated plan being executed by spooks tied to former President Jacob Zuma. eNCA's Barry Bateman reports.
The sight that greeted Bheki Cele in Mamelodi is similar to what has been seen across the country. Smashed windows, stolen stock, businesses destroyed. But Cele says there is something far more sinister at play.
This thing of looting is a smokescreen. It's far beyond that in terms of criminality happening.
Electricity and water infrastructure has come under attack. While the Independent Communications Authority announced 113 cell phone towers have been vandalized.
You are very correct. So it does look like it's a crime against the state. So relevant structures then will have to work in that kind of proportionality to say people are attacking the state if they are organized and all that.
Former President Jacob Zuma's one-time bodyguard and head of the SSA Special Operations Unit has been identified as a prime suspect in instigating the rioting. But he's not the only person of interest.
There are a number of names that have been brought to us that we are looking at those former members who probably reside around KZN or in some areas who could be connected to this destabilization. We don't take that information and allegation light as an agency, because you could see this operation is run by people who have run operations before.
But the question everyone is asking is, when will these suspects be arrested? Deputy Minister Zizi Kodwa would not commit to a time frame.
Last night in Maponya, which is the reason I went to Maponya, a number of young people were arrested. They gave names of people who have paid them to carry a certain operation, and they are now in the custody of police. They form part of the wider investigation of the real instigators behind this violence and chaos we see.
We saw them fire the bullets here.
As the death toll climbs and the rioting continues, the government is under increasing pressure to act swiftly against those responsible for the destruction. Some believe only a state of emergency will bring about much-needed stability. Barry Bateman, Pretoria.